Yo, what is going on, you slackers? I am your host, Slackerz Gaming, bringing you another Rate Their Chances series video thing, and it's the Sunday before E3, well, more specifically Nintendo's E3, so that means we're just 2 days away from E3. Get some big, juicy info that's on its way. It's around the corner, but gotta continue the series. So if you haven't seen the series, that means every single Sunday I do a minimum of 2 episodes. Each episode I will be going over a specific character, be given some pros, be given some cons for each character, and then I will give my opinion 0 out of 100 percentage-wise, what I believe they have a chance to be playable. So with that out of the way, let's get right into this video. And today's first character is going to be Dark Samus from the Metroid series. Now, Metroid Prime 4 is in development for the Switch. It is a big game. A lot of people are looking forward to it, including myself. And I think, with this on the horizon, Nintendo will be looking at Metroid as a franchise, as a game that they really want to push. So that, I think truly that does mean that Metroid has a really good chance to have at least one newcomer added, and that could be Dark Samus. Now, Dark Samus fills a couple spots pretty well in terms of, villain-wise. There's definitely a lot of villains that are, actually there's a lack of villains on the roster, so got that box checked off. Female, a lot of people think, the roster's lacking in females, and, you could say it is a little bit, so you got that box checked off as well. But now moving on to some other pros, we got moveset. Moveset-wise, this is pretty big. This is pretty, there's a lot of potential here. A lot of people are like, well, it's just going to be a clone of Samus. Well, not really. I mean, if you've played any of the Metroid Prime games, if you've seen any of the cutscenes or fights against Dark Samus, you'll know that Dark Samus plays completely different than Samus. She's got her own movesets. I mean, just in terms of potential moves, she's got phase-on beams that there could be the phase-on beam is like an altered version of a power beam. What is it? It's like a continuous stream of small shard-like bursts, I guess. So that could be like maybe a neutral B. I'm not sure exactly, where to throw it for, moveset wise, but you can definitely incorporate that within the moveset. Some other movesets, got a phase-on charged ice spreader attack, also a phase-on based screw attack. So the moves are somewhat based off of Samus's, but they got their own unique kind of flavor to them. So moveset wise, definitely big possibility, great potential there. So Dark Samus is looking pretty good right now. And then, like I said earlier, we already went over the villains. Definitely got that box checked off. Personality, you could say, is there, sure. Yep, so there's another box checked off. So, got a lot of good pros going for her. But in terms of cons, you could say the popularity of Dark Samus as a character as a whole is not really too well known. It's been a long time since we've really had a Metroid game. Sure, we just had the one on the 3DS. What do we have? Samus Returns, and then they had the Federation Force. But in terms of a console Metroid game, it's been a long time. So Dark Samus has probably been out of the eyes of a lot of the fans. Sure, Dark Samus was an assist trophy, and you could maybe take from that a little bit. You can see in the video she's kind of doing what some attacks that she does from her assist trophy in this video that's going on right here. So you could definitely separate the two easily, but popularity, people are probably going to really know. If you mention Metroid as a series, people are going to probably know Samus, Ridley, potentially Zero Suit Samus. I guess maybe not potentially, but yeah, Zero Suit Samus, and then maybe Psylocke, maybe, and that's really iffy, and then maybe Dark Samus. So, in terms of popularity from her own series, she's not really a top 3, I would not think. But, so popularity is kind of, that's a little maybe worrisome. I don't know if worrisome's the right way to put that, but, popularity is a bit lacking. We'll just keep it that way. And then another con is there more popular choices? Is there way more popular choices? Like I just said, she's not even really the most Like, I wouldn't even put her in the top 3 for her own franchise. And with Metroid, arguably, well, Metroid does have 2 reps, but it's Samus for both of them. So in terms of a different character, I mean, are you going to really put 3 type of Samuses in this roster? That could be maybe overdoing it, even though she would play totally different. Dark Samus would play totally different. But there are more popular choices, such as a Ridley or maybe Psylocke, depending on, how big of a, impact either of those characters could have in the upcoming Metroid game. We'll just have to see. But in terms of, overall percentage-wise, I don't think it's too likely, but my percentage point for Dark Samus, I would give 30%. Again, she's got a lot of good pros working for her, but in terms of maybe popularity and, from Nintendo's one of more, I guess, recognized franchises, she doesn't really have that big of a fan base. I mean, she's got her fan base, don't get me wrong, but not in terms of, Ridley-sized fan base, and I don't mean that in a big way. But, I gave 30% for this one. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. Is there anything that I missed that's pretty lacking in terms of, like, an argument-wise? Whether, I don't know, moveset potential or popular, whatever it might be, let me know down in the comments. All your opinions and stuff like that. But with that one being said, this one's coming to an end. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and hopefully we catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.